A bill of $2.35 was paid in dimes and nickels. If there are 32 coins in all, how many of each kind were used to pay the bill? To solve this problem, we'll need to make two equations. The first one represents the total number of coins. The second one represents the total value of the coins. Here, we'll say D represents the dimes and N represents the nickels. The problem is saying when N is added to D, or when D is added to N, the total is equal to 32. But when we're talking about the total value or the cost, we're gonna put the value of each coin before the variable. Since a nickel is 5 cents, we'll put 0.05 before it. 0.05 N plus 0.10 D, because a dime is 10 cents. And the total value of these coins is equal to $2.35. Notice that you can get the value of a variable out of the first equation just by rearranging it. Let's get the value of N. To get the value of N, we'll need to subtract D on both sides of the equation, because whatever we do on one side of the equation, we have to do it on the other. Positive D and negative D cancel out. And here, we'll subtract D too. And this will give us N is equal to 32 minus D. Here, we'll plug in 32 minus D for N in the second equation. So here we have 0.05, and in parentheses, we'll put 32 minus D plus 0.10 D, that is equal to 2.35. Now, here we have to multiply 0.05 inside of the parentheses. First, we have to multiply with 32, which will give us 1.60. And now we have to multiply 0.05 with negative D, which is equal to negative 0.05 D plus 0.10 D, which is equal to 2.35. Okay. Now we have to add or subtract like terms. Here you can see that negative 0.05 D and positive 0.10 D are like terms, and when you add them both together, you'll get positive 0.05 D. Now we have to bring 1.60 onto the other side of the equation. Since it's positive, we'll subtract it and make it negative, so it will cancel out on this side. But since we were subtracting 1.60 on this side of the equation, we'll have to do it on the other side of the equation. So 0.05 D is equal to 2.35 minus 1.60. And 2.35 minus 1.60 0 is equal to 0.75. Okay, now all we need to do is divide 0.05 on both sides of the equation, because whatever you do on one side of the equation, you have to do it on the other. So D is left here. So it'll go down. D. And then equal sign will drop. 0.75 divided by 0.05 is equal to 15. Now we know that there are 15 dimes. Let's look at the equation we made first. It's n is equal to 32 minus d. So we have n is equal to 32 minus d, which is 15. 32 minus 15 is equal to 17. And now we know that there are 15 dimes and 17 nickels. Thank you for watching.